Hello everyone, welcome to our today's session where we are going to look at a very famous soliloquy of English literature titled as To Be or Not to Be. Dear students, this soliloquy is taken from the Act 3rd, Scene 1st of a very famous tragedy of English literature named as Hamlet, composed by none other than the pride of English literature, William Shakespeare. Dear students, if you want to know soliloquy details, then go to the link given above. This is Vijendra Singh welcomes all of you to your own YouTube channel, Singh Vijendra, Assistant Professor. So let's start our today's topic. Dear students, before we take up a detailed analysis of this soliloquy, let's have a look on the brief introduction to the poet William Shakespeare. Dear students, the myriad-minded genius, the pride of English literature and pupil, the greatest writer in the English language and the world's greatest dramatist, William Shakespeare was born on April 26, 1564 at Stratford-upon-Avon, Warwickshire, England, and he was taken away by death on April 23, 1616 at the age of 52. William Shakespeare was the greatest dramatist, sonneteer, poet, actor and playwright of the Elizabethan age. Dear students, as you know, the period of Elizabethan age is from 1558 to 1603 during the reign of Queen Elizabeth I in England. If we talk about the works of William Shakespeare, then William Shakespeare wrote 37 plays, a sequence of 154 sonnets, 2 long narrative poems, and a few other verses. Dear students, if we talk about his sequence of 154 sonnets, then his first 126 sonnets are addressed to a W.H. Dear students, who was W.H.? It is clearly nowhere mentioned, as his identity remains a mystery. Although William Herbert, the Earl of Pembroke, is frequently suggested because Shakespeare's first folio, 1623, was also dedicated to him. डियर स्टूडेंट्स, W.H. कौन थे, इसके बारे में भी बहुत सारे कयास लगाए जाते हैं। कुछ लोग इसको इनका प्रिय मित्र अर्ल ऑफ साउथहैम्पटन मानते हैं, कुछ इनको इनका पैट्रन मानते हैं। डियर स्टूडेंट्स, एंड द रिमेनिंग 28 sonnets out of 154 sonnets are addressed to a dark lady, perhaps his lady love. अब ये डार्क लेडी कौन थी, इसके बारे में भी क्लियरली कहीं पर भी मेंशन नहीं है। इसके बारे में भी बहुत सारे कयास लगाए जाते हैं। कुछ इनको मिस फिटन कहते थे, कुछ इनको इंडियन लेडी मानते थे। अब इनको डार्क लेडी क्यों कहा जाता है? बिकॉज शी वॉज ए लेडी ऑफ डार्क कॉम्प्लेक्सन। William Shakespeare's works are known throughout the world. He is often called England's national poet. He was called the bird और बर्ड ऑफ एवन। इनको बर्ड ऑफ एवन किस लिए कहा जाता है? क्योंकि इनका जन्म स्ट्रेटफोर्ड ऑन एवन में हुआ था और बर्ड का मतलब होता है कवि, तो इस कारण से इनको एवन का कवि भी कहा जाता है।